to the Olga S Pérez show. I'm your host, Olga. How you doing? So I wanted to wear my glasses because I wanted to get a little smarter today. But I forgot. So I don't have a glare problem. It's the green screen. I'm like, it didn't happen before. I've done this before. I know. Anyway, if you hear my voice is a little droggy. For those of you who follow me all over Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and for those of you who followed me long enough to know, I had an event yesterday in Philly. I almost said Philadelphia. Oh, come on. There's still some good stuff about Philly. So yeah, I had a networking, connecting, happy hour, and I used to do them a lot, and I haven't done one in a couple years. And I used to do them once a month, even like every 3 months. It's just, I started this YouTube channel. And backed by popular demand, I have to say I did miss, connecting. So I'm glad I finally, got my feet wet again and sat back on that bicycle. So it's a little rough. But it was a great time. Wish you guys were there. There was somebody who showed up from LinkedIn. You know what I mean? That I know of no one showed up from like the YouTube specifically. I usually do get a lot of people that follow me on like Instagram and Facebook. Most of them already met me though. So it's cool when people that have never met you come and for the first time to my event. It's always cool, always cool. People come by, they go in, they go out, and some stay forever. It's great. Just filter out those who don't click, and those who click, they click. Anyway, see, I'm just so out of it. I'm so out of it. But right when I was so obviously because I did the event, I didn't watch the debate. Okay, I didn't even know the debate was yesterday until I guess everybody started talking about it like the day before. I was like, oh, or not even. I think I heard it in the morning yesterday, and I was like, oh. I'm like, well, that's going to affect the turnout tonight because some people were. But me, I don't care. Even if I didn't have an event, I wouldn't have watched the debate. I mean, I just love myself too much. Then to listen to this, it's a game, and it's like, you have nothing else in your life that you got to watch it again. If you guys watched it, I don't judge. You do you. But at the end of the day, the world is falling. I mean, it's in crumbles already. Come on. We're already in WW3. The heat's going to intensify because the cracks, the stuff, it's going to crumble. And where the cookies and the crumbles lie, So, of course, me, I like to use humor, but I want to know what you guys thought. I saw some stuff on X. I'm going to share that with you guys. But first, more important than the fake debate, rigged. I mean, there's so many ways to look at it, but I mean, it's all a show. And I mean, I just don't know how people can stomach knowing that it's a show and to have a conversation about a show. Because, okay, I'm not going to get... First, great news, breaking news. You probably already heard. I was very excited and happy to see this, so let me share it. So we all know what I'm talking about because with one glance, we know. Let's listen to this.
And some more breaking news, this time about the January 6th rioters. The Supreme Court has just ruled. Let's get to Shannon Bream. What did they say?
So what they have said is that one of the statutes the Justice Department used to charge hundreds of different January 6 defendants is no good. And that includes President Donald Trump, because he has actually had 2 of these counts against him in the Jack Smith D.C. case against him, that federal criminal case that has been on hold here. So what essentially they say is this statute, which was passed in the wake of Enron, they say it doesn't fit here. He says, given that the subsection was enacted to address the Enron disaster, not some other far-flung set of dangers like what happened just right over here at the Capitol, it is unlikely that Congress responded with such an unfocused and grossly incommensurate patch in English that essentially means that all of these people who were charged under this particular obstruction statute for January 6th, That is no good. The dissent, this is a very interesting vote makeup because the dissent is actually written by Justice Barrett, and she is joined by Justices Sotomayor and Kagan. She says that Congress did intend for this kind of conduct to be brought under this particular obstruction charge. She thinks the majority got it wrong. But what it means is a big headache for the DOJ and good news for hundreds of January 6 defendants charged under this statute, again, including.
Did anybody else jump up and down when they heard this? Did anybody's mouth drop? Did anybody knew that this is how they were going to win it? I got so many questions. I'm going to read your chats. Also, if anybody wants to join me on the conversation, you could clue me in. But before we move on to the next, you know what? Let me do a quick introduction while we're here for those who are new. If you've been here before, welcome back, my love. And if it's your first time here, awesome to have you. I'm a little not myself today. I'm a little partied out from last night. Nothing to do with debate. See, I was having fun. I was wasting my brain cells in the end as I was drinking wine. That's another story. All right, let's do the intro and get the party started. Hi, I'm Olga S. Pérez, coming at you live, unleashing the power of perspective, one reaction at a time. I've been a life strategist for over 20 years, and I'm here to share my insights on trending topics, current news, and music videos that we all want to talk about with love and humor. With love and humor, let's not forget that. Let's keep the positivity, baby. All right, so I need to spend more time getting more details of this, but are you kidding me? I can't believe there's still people that think that whole thing, that J6 was a real, I'm not even going to say the no. The cognitive dissonance that I still see, that even people that I meet or people that I already know, it's like they cannot say they're wrong because they've been so full-tard. Now, these are even people that are in law, and I'm like, where is the law? So conveniently, the people that didn't believe the story, the people that, whether they were, diehard, MAGA, no, just anybody that was being fair and a patriot who loves this country, or at least wants this country to do well, be better. Yes, you could have a conversation about this. So again, did anybody see this coming? Did anybody see this coming? J6. As people high ups are going to be falling off, and my condolences to Massey. If you heard about his wife, I don't really want to get into it because that's a whole thing. But I deeply admire and respect that guy. I think he's the only real one. I'm telling you, the only one. As much as you might love Trump or you hate Trump, whatever it is, Massey, he's exceptional, real, strong, intelligent, innovative. I mean, the guy, anyway. So, Jan 6. Now, let's laugh a little bit before we talk about the debate. I got something that's kind of funny. Here we go. Anybody see this already? I thought, we have to start with love and humor, baby. Let's see.
We want to remind the audience to please not talk out loud, to not applaud. You're just wasting time. Now, our first question tonight goes to Mr. Frog.
Mr. Frog, why are you so evil? You have 1 second to respond.
Hello, Time's up, plus you're wrong. The next question is for our beloved and highly intelligent president. Why are you so amazing? You have unlimited time to respond.
Presidential policy.
We want to remind the audience to please not talk out loud, to not applaud. You're just wasting time. Now, our first question tonight goes to Mr. Frog.
Mr. Frog, why are you so evil?
I'm telling you, I'm so out of it. What'd you guys think? What did you guys think about that? All right, I want to say hi to you guys. Give me a second. Yeah. I don't know how long this is probably not going to be a long stream unless you guys call in. Here's another quick funny clip while we're at it. There we go.
He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest line. He's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8. But I had, you know,
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
What if instead of an election we had a match? A match that would change the landscape of America for generations. One round of golf, broadcasted to the world. 2 men going head to head with everything to lose. Who are you taking?
You get the point. Now, I don't typically like laughing when about serious issues, believe it or not. I know, I'm like, let's talk about it with love and humor. But, I mean, this is, you got to laugh not to cry. And that's where I'm getting at, like to keep the morale high, because I never give up. We should never give up. But when you see the debate, which I didn't watch it, but I saw enough highlights. I mean, I didn't care. I mean, why did anybody watch it? Why is everybody still like it's that team versus that team? And it's like watching the Super Bowl or something. Not they're also rigged. I mean, how can anybody? We don't have to agree, but you feel me? I'm just saying how I feel. And I'd rather go help the homeless or help, again, my community, which is what I always say, which is why the event yesterday was about connecting people, communities, businesses, bringing businesses to local businesses. Small businesses is where I did the venue that I chose, the business. It's a restaurant, bar, grill. And I'm doing it, see? And I wake up a little tired, a lot. But anyway, knowing that I did something that helped people, because when I help people, I'm helping myself. If I hook people up with jobs or lovers, marriages, right? Anything, a gift, like we had prize giveaways and there was jewelry involved and there was a lot of good stuff. I'll do anything to put a smile on someone's face, to give them, to let them not be living like zombies. Anyway, let me, so, of course, there was a few things trending, but one of the things that was trending was Trump. So, guys, can you tell how tired I am? I try to cover it up how tired I am, but I don't think it's working. I don't think I can do it. It's all right. This is what it's all about, right? Real raw on the Olga S Pérez show. So I start scrolling, right? Like, okay. So, President Trump gave the greatest closing statement. I'm like, okay. I mean, some people post stuff because that's what they do, right? That's their whole business, or especially if they're social media, you're a news, I don't know, commentator. So some people are going to put it out there because that's their job. But then other people, it's like they get involved. Like it makes a difference. Like they're happy about an outcome that's fake. I know you're going to be like, I don't want to hear this. But here's the good news. Everyone's going to start asking about where the money is for themselves. Okay? Hasn't hit the wall yet, guys. We're seeing a few video clips here and there, and here's a video clip about it. And I'm going to be rough. See, I'm all about tough love sometimes. So although I feel this man, and we've already seen multiple videos, and I've shared a couple. This time, I'm not just going to go, I totally get it, I feel it, and get all pissed, or also show my compassion. This is a mentality that our country needs to get out of. Yes. Wait. I'll play this clip. And before I play it, let me make sure. Okay, you guys can see it. But you know what? I'm dying to look at your chats. I'm going to look at your comments in 1 second. I want to talk to you guys. And if you're interested, I'll put a link in the live chat and you guys can call in. Don't need to use your camera. Sometimes it actually makes it easier for me because we don't have problems with audio and whatnot. So please try to just use the audio. But I just want to get this out there so we can all talk about everything. I want to push it all out there. And again, I don't have much. We don't need much to get to the point. I don't know why I'm trying to make this a little bit bigger. Why is it going so big? Whatever. I want to make sure you guys can see it right. All right, so let's listen to this. And, all right, before we go there, I'm going to wrap it with that, and then I'm going to, but like, here was this other thing that was, you know, with the whole CNN, you know, top 10 headlines, Biden could be criminally prosecuted for the murder of nursing student Laken Riley. 5 U.S. states are now suing Pfizer, you know, because of the bots, you know what I'm saying? The P word, for lying about the safety and efficacy of their crotch jab. Explosive study once removed by Lancet within 24 hours. Now, peer-reviewed and public reveals 74% of deaths directly linked to the crotch 19. Okay, moving forward, CNN is facing a defamation lawsuit over debate moderator Jake Tapper's false news coverage. Is this going to be a show? Or do you think, because has anyone thought, like the way I think, because I'm always like, I don't know, big picture, I just go full tard, right? Everyone's going to be suing these companies that already took all the money, and they're not going to have any money to give or to fix anything they did. Has anybody come to this? But I get it. We need to sue them, right? We need to, again, I told you, it's all crumbling. I don't know why I just keep hearing that song, Ring Around the Rosie, and you know that was about the plague. Pocket full. Right? Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. But this is going to be a crumbling one. This is not going to be ashes. This is crumble. Total destruction. You guys know that meme? That Simpson meme? Where I think it's like 2021 and Bart Simpson is sitting on the roof and everything's on fire. And yes. But fear not. Because as long as you got your community together, we are the president. I'm telling you, I know it's crazy because we know who's handling us, and it ain't the president. Number 7, former President Trump says he will threaten Zelensky and Putin into peace talks to end the war because they don't have any more people to put in the front line. But anyway, I'm not saying that Trump doesn't want peace. I do believe he wants peace. Absolutely. But he's got a boss too. I like this one in particular. CIA contractors colluded with the Biden campaign to discredit the Hunter Biden laptop story. Are they getting sued? They must be sued. We got to stop these games. We got to stop these games. Hold people accountable. Call them out, like without hurting them. All peacefully to court. Like they should not be able to rest. And every money every politician has made should be given back to the American people, and they should be out of a job tomorrow. Like they should be, just like you see in the movies or sometimes in real life, where people get escorted out of the building. I do believe in due process, but that's still, how many times do people get canceled? How many times does the shit gets pulled, right? You can't even get your money out of Patreon because of whatever that you said, not necessarily even did. And these people, we're allowing it. See, I can't blame them. Okay, we're going to get to that. 5, FBI turned off cameras ahead of the Mar-a-Lago. No, really? We knew that. But, okay, now it's part of the news? Okay. Jamal Bowman, I was that right, was defeated in New York District 16th Democratic Party. The system needs to implode. Like, it just needs, we need to go back to books like Plato, okay? the Republic of Plato, at very least. I bet you nobody, not one politician, maybe one, maybe even two, actually read those books, and that book in particular. Former Chattanooga Police Chief Celeste Murphy has been indicted on 17 felony and misdemeanor charges, including illegal voter registration and perjury. Like, I mean, you guys can read if you can read. Now, here's my thing. What this guy says was one of the first posts that popped up this morning when I was looking, because I knew they were going to be talking about the debate. And here it is. And I go, he just said it in a nutshell. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was hoping to, because this guy spends most of his time going down rabbit holes, getting all the facts, checking all those, check marks, and then puts it up there. Who hasn't seen his videos at this point? Ian Carroll. Shout out, Ian. Love to have you on my show. I'll have to reach out to you. But I'm just blown away by how many of you didn't realize this was the plan. And because honestly, the first thing, without me even watching the debate, I'm like, wait, let me guess, they're going to finally realize, and everyone, all the media is going to be like, Biden's got to go. Meaning even the media that supports and lies and denies, right? All of a sudden, they unanimously, honey, they got a phone call, okay? They got a phone call. They got a memo to all the MSM legacy ancient media. And of course, fake, worse than fake. You know what's worse than fake media? Propaganda. Brainwashing. That's worse. Think about it. Anyway, skip the primary and then let the CIA select who they want to run the next phase of, what did I say? WW3. This is what's up. These psychopaths are going full throttle. And you know what? Please, don't go die for these people. If I had children, I would be like, if they were in the military, I don't know. Can't say much, but do you understand? We should not die for these people. Anyway, next up, cue the free and fair elections. And see what I mean? Tying it all together. When people were questioning, even before J6, before the election, when my friends and people were asking me, are you voting this and that, or who you're voting for, all that typical song and dance. I'm like, guys, I've said it for 20 years, 25 years. I remember saying it in the 90s. I said, it's fake, dude. It's all rigged. But now we got the internet, and it's easier to discuss and prove, and more people are finding that out, and, getting rid of the Santa Claus doesn't exist. So here we go. And again, this video popped in the feed, and I was like, okay, there's a reason why I'm tying it all in. And then I'm definitely coming to your chats.
Bro, when I tell you I'm so sick of going to work, bro, it is work this, work that, wake up, go to work, come home, eat supper, go to bed, go to work in the next morning. I mean, dude, I got two kids. I got two kids that I get to see for like maybe 2 hours a day, and they have to stay up late just so I can spend time with them, And then I got a wife that I get to see for maybe 3 hours a day, other than that, it's go to work, spend time at work. I just tried to go to the gym, okay, because I had a rain delay at work, and then my boss texted me after like 15 minutes of being in the gym, being, oh yeah, come in 30 minutes earlier. We're actually going to start at this time. Like, dude. Like, that basically just wasted all of my time. Drank a 1,600 calorie protein shake. That's going straight to the fucking gut now, dude. Like, I just want to get fit, dude. I want to spend time with my family. I want to have a good job. I want to make a lot of money. Hell, I got a business that I created that I don't even have time to run because I'm so busy trying to pay bills. When I got goals in my life, dude. I got a family that I want to support. I got a family that I want to spend time with. I want to get fit. Fuck you, dude. Fuck all of y'all. The politicians. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck all you liberals. Fuck you Democrats. And fuck every fucking one of you. I'm sick of this. How can you live like this, man? How can you even get to where you want to be in life because of all this shit? Man, fuck.
Okay. Now you feel me? We feel him. Even if you don't Even if you're not in the same situation he is in, maybe you're more fortunate, less fortunate. Here's the good news. Now, here's where I'm going to get tough, where nobody's the victim. We choose. Believe it or not. Although we're born into this slavery, we can be unchained. And there's so many ways of doing it. That's a whole nother story. But look it up. Number two, if we don't participate in the way they put everything in front of us, like go into the supermarket and you go to the farmer's market, or you grow your own. Now, see, I'm sorry to say it, but living in true freedom, independence, without your lords, which I would call demons, because you, the only thing is God. Like, that's it. And no, I shouldn't have to pay you to take care of the land. I'm sorry. I mean, we just have to be open-minded, guys. It's time to open our minds and think outside the box, because the shit's never worked. We must be united globally. Starts first locally, in the home, in the family. Not supporting them, not giving them our money. Yes, Target's convenient. You can't go. The supermarket, no. No, maybe you can't get freaking strawberries in December wherever you live that doesn't have strawberries in December. Maybe you can. Maybe you can freeze dry them. No. Here's my thing. You know where this is going. You know where I'm going. But the truth is, it's harder to be off the grid. It's actually harder. He won't be able to be a victim. He'll have to take care of everything himself, provide himself everything, not have to worry, take 2 jobs, work certain hours. You work your land, you feed your family. You are capable like any animal in the world. Now let me stop, because I'm not myself today. And I think if you don't know, now you know. Who's already called me? Rocco! Welcome, Rocco.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Olga?
How you doing?
I'm
Good.
fantabulous with a side order, no sense complaining, my sister. Swallow. Swallow again.
Oh my God. You made me want to laugh right when I took a sip. That was funny. That was funny, Rocco. I love that. See, you're my kind of people. Like, the world could be falling apart, but I'm still going to crack a joke. But that doesn't mean I'm not serious. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday in the event I had, the staff was like not coming and asking people if they needed something to drink or anything. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, the people are going to the bar, so they're leaving the event space, going to the, like, what are you doing? And they're just looking at me like deer in headlights. I'm like, I'm sorry. They're like, oh, is that what you want me to do? I'm like, what do you mean? That's what I want you to do. What is your job? So it's funny because when they see me all dolled up, you know, and they see me that I'm all like being, because I'm, you know, networking, right? So I'm being hospitable. I'm the host. So they see this nice girl and they don't expect me to, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
If I got to explain your job to you, you got no business working here.
Right. Thank you. Anyway, I didn't say I wanted to say hi to everybody, but guys, I put a link if you don't know. I put a link if you want to call in. But hello. Well, now that you're here, Rocco, I was going to shout you out. I was going to be like, hey, Rocco. So tell me, did you watch the debate?
I did. I won't waste my time watching another one.
You actually watched the whole thing?
Absolutely. I'm a diehard Trump fan. Well, let me put it this way. I'm a diehard American fan.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And sadly, in this case, one person wants to destroy the country and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And the other person wants to, well, make America great again.
Right. Yeah. But that's the thing. I believe in America and I believe in Americans. But they're selections. They're not elections. And it goes, I mean, come on. You know about the Bohemian, is it Bohemian Grove? Is that how they say it? You know about that, right? You know about that place in California where they go in the woods, all these leaders of the world, especially
Oh
Americans?
yeah. Where they drink the adrenochrome and scare the babies and take their blood and.
I mean, I don't know that because that is not public, right, knowledge that they've disclosed. But there was a guy who went in the 30s. He wrote a book, and that was accepted by the group because it made them look good. It's like, yeah, these guys, these rich men, they get together, and it's only men, and they make the decisions of what's going to happen in the world. And so they've been doing it for 100 years. And so there is no such thing as a vote. Forget it. And then, I mean, come on. Just like the staff yesterday where they weren't doing their job. I mean, when you go to the DMV, when you go just about anywhere, you're going to tell me that the people taking your vote are doing the right job. And they're doing it perfectly correctly. Every vote is 100%. Do you remember how I got a strike or something talking about that back during that J6 time.
If you ever watch the movie The Gangs of New York, which I believe is set back in the time when the Irish were coming over from Ireland, I guess during the potato famine or whatever it was. There's a line in that movie that says the ballots don't make the results, the counters do. And that's basically the way it is. And if 2020 didn't show you that, 2022 sure should have.
Right. Thank you for saying that because when I took a shower right before this live, because it took me forever to get my shit together today. I thought about that. I go, whenever I bring up moments in history, but when history on top of the fact that we know it's been edited, lies, right? So I go, so we really can't go to the past because it's like anybody can argue, well, was that true? Did that ever happen? But because of 2020, it's happening in our time. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for, I wanted to make sure that we fucking stated that.
I've been screaming this for the last couple of weeks now. There's an interview with Roseanne Barr, gives an interview to Derek Johnson. Everybody in America needs to watch that interview. It's about 2 hours long, but it's extremely informative.
Oh, shit. Oh, give me a second. I'm sorry.
Time's up.
No, I just was, I was trying to pin the link in because they didn't used to have that offer in Rumble. Anyway, but my dumb ass, I think I selected forever, to mute me.
Oh no!
I shouldn't be coming on today.
That's kind of what I did last time with the microphone.
That's right.
When you did the live thing, I clicked the wrong button and I couldn't get through again.
Right. It's one of those days. Whatever. I didn't expect this to be a long live. I really wanted to talk to you guys and get your, how do you feel about it? And like I said, for me, it's all a game. So if we want to talk about it, like we would just watch the football game. But the best part was when everyone keeps talking about how Biden's got to go, right? So all MSM, all the anchors from all the CNN, he's got to go. And the fact that people aren't really questioning that they were told to do that. Okay, there are people that are questioning it, but most of them are just going right in along with it. And I'm going to take it further. They have. I don't even know if he was juiced up. I don't think, instinctually, I don't think he was juiced up like they tried to juice him up. Or his imposter clone or his double didn't, and they made his real version come through, or his worst version, because they needed to find a great way, either that or death. And I think maybe he's supposed to die by now, and he didn't. I know, I'm not trying to be morbid here. I'm just telling you what's going through.
I said, watch the Derek Johnson, Roseanne Barr interview. It'll learn you a lot.
Which one is that?
It's Roseanne Barr and Derek Johnson.
Derek and who?
Derek Johnson.
Oh, Derek Johnson.
Johnson. He's ex-military, and he knows. Like, for example, here's just a tidbit of information that everybody should have seen if they watched the inauguration. When the president's motorcade came driving through,
Yeah.
all the military that were there turned their backs on the motorcade.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Exactly. What's that tell you?
Thank you. Is this the
There's
one?
certain things
By the way, is this the one?
I can't see. Yeah.
Is it the top one?
Yes, that's the one. Well,
Or no?
the
Or
one with the
is there a
cowboy
small
hat.
clip? I'm on the boob tube. This is the
The
boob
one,
tube.
the one with the cowboy hat.
That one. You're saying everybody should watch this one?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, because I stopped watching her ever since she went a little cray with the whole, I'm a J and, I'm special. And I was like, dude, you were the one that finally said that that's wrong. And you took the time to go down the history and the true and the bloodline, everything. And then all of a sudden, because, I don't blame you. You have to be proud of who you are. You should never be ashamed, whether you're a man or a woman, right? Color, religion, culture, doesn't matter. But it was this venom that came out of her mouth. It wasn't what she said. Do you see? I always go with the feeling. Now I can't look at her anymore because I know she thinks that she is the ultimate victim and we are all under her. And I don't like that feeling. I don't treat people that way. You are not going to treat me that way. So you're not going to get my energy, my attention. But if there's some important information that this video is going to give me, I'm going to do it. For you,
Well,
Rocco.
I'm going to tell you this. Like I said, it's about 2 hours long and it's extremely informative. And if you think that I don't know nothing about what Roseanne was saying about being a J, but the information that you're going to get out of that video is some seriously off the wall stuff. But Derek Johnson gives you all the links and tells you exactly where to go to look up the information and find the information and research for yourself the information that he's putting out there.
Okay. See, thank you for that. That's what I love. People bringing value and not putting everything on me. Like, what the? I'm just kidding. Rocco. Well, no one. Hey, anyone else want to? Is there anything else you want to say, Rocco? And I'm just going to do another shout out if anybody else wants to call in. Because if not, I don't know.
Yeah, as always, peace be with you, my brothers and sisters. I love you all. God bless you and have a great day.
Oh, you did? You even put it in the comments. I just saw that. Thank you, Rocco.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I've been shouting it everywhere.
Can you see any of the chats, Rocco, before we leave? Is there any? I don't know.
At this moment, no, I can't.
Okay. Well, Niche Joe, great to see you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, Nisha said his Roseanne's still around. This guy. I don't even. Sean! Oh, hello, beautiful. That was nice. I wonder if you're still in the live. Hey, William. Great to see you. Yeah, I like to always try to say hi to everybody. I don't like to miss anything. Buzzacino. F Joe Biden.
That reminds me, there was a question in the chat. Are you going to be doing the locals after this or no?
Oh, I was wondering about doing it, and then I was like, well, it's Friday, so I thought you guys probably want to do your Friday stuff. I don't want to or you guys can watch the replay. I don't know. I don't think so. I gotta. Maybe I do coffee in the morning tomorrow. Is Saturday a good day? Is Saturday okay? Coffee in the morning? I think I need that. I think I need to recharge.
Yeah, well, from my understanding, you're a type of person who goes to bed pretty early. So if you were up late last night too, yeah, it's probably best for you to do what you got to do for you.
I don't even know what time I went to bed. That's how late it was. So, yeah, and I had to wake up. I had a client at 9 o'clock. I don't even know how to pull that off. Yeah. I'm not complaining, because they actually called me last night. They emailed me and asked me last minute, and I could have said no. But I'm like, I think I can pull it off. I didn't think I was going to be out so late. Because we always have an after party after the event. Most
Well,
of the
that's
time.
what happens when you're popular.
Nah, it's just that, it's when you connect with people, and the energy's good. I guess I'm like a kid like that. I don't want it to end.
That's how you get popular.
Yeah, well, even if we do locals today, what am I going to talk about? Are we going to go further into J6? I don't know. What do you think about the J6 breaking news?
You know what? I'm the type of person that believes that the Americans should have band together and broke them out of jail when they got falsely imprisoned to begin with. I believe we're a bunch of soft, fat, lazy, no good. If we were the Americans that founded this country, we'd have stood shoulder to shoulder on the border and using the Second Amendment, if need be, beat back the invasion that's come across our border. All that being said, watch the Derek Johnson Roseanne Barr interview.
See, that's what I mean. So I'd rather watch that, and then tomorrow on the coffee talk, or at least let's just say, just in case, because I feel like I'm going to lose my voice, so maybe tomorrow won't be possible, but for sure on Monday. But I'll watch it, so then we'll talk about it, and then in the locals, that's when I take my gloves off and I can be totally myself and in my robe or whatever the fuck.
Well, I'll tell you this. That being said, if you are going to watch it and you want to do a live about it, you're going to want to do it in locals because the information that you're going to get on there, you're going to be hush-hushed on YouTube.
Well, how does Roman? See, I can't talk. Well, how's Roseanne have it up on YouTube?
I don't know.
It's on her YouTube channel.
I know. I saw that. I did see that. That's why I started posting it. Because it was sent to me from a friend of mine, and I watched it. And then I went and looked on YouTube, and sure enough, there it is. So yeah, I don't know, but when you hear the information that's on there, you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Now I hear you. Just screw the puppets. We need to stop the puppet masters. Exactly. But I'm telling you, it's impossible. Like, I actually had a vision, Buzzacino, this also right before the live, where imagine like the Rothschilds, right? And whether they were split up into two groups. Let's just give it one, like bankers, Rothschilds, okay? Without getting into history and the details. And if they took all the gold, or they have most of the gold in the world, right? They're hoarding it. We keep selling our souls for these people because you can have all the gold in the world. If they don't know how to provide for themselves, what do? They pay for people to do it, right? Butlers, waiters, right? Cleaning ladies, chauffeurs, the gardener, right? The farmer, right? They're paying for it. If the farmer says, I'm not going to sell it to you. If they can't find anybody to work for them, what good is their gold?
They actually pay farmers not to plant crops.
I know. So that's my point. Like, the puppet masters, the only way is to take, like, literally pull the chair underneath them. So although the puppet master's going like this, if there's nobody there to watch.
One of the things Trump said while he was president was that he's going to teach the United States of America a little lesson about the Constitution of the United States.
Wait. Oh, really? Go ahead.
Watch the Derek Johnson Roseanne Barr interview.
All right, guys. I mean, Roseanne needs to pay you for this. It's a good advertisement.
You know what? If everybody within the sound of my voice and everybody that hears this after we're done, watches that interview, that will be fine with me. It's that important.
Okay. No, I can't wait. And actually, you gave me something because I can't just listen to the same old stuff that everyone's like with the blue and the black. I mean, the blue. Yeah, the blue and the red. And I can't. I want people to be like, enough. I want those kind of videos that I showed about that guy struggling. I want people to be like, what the fuck does a debate do for them? Anyway.
Riddle me this.
What's that? Is that
On
you?
locals. Can you bring me in like you did here?
Wait.
Yeah, that's my squeaky Minnie Mousey voice, remember?
No, I can't. I cannot do. I can't add you. Well, it's a little difficult. I got to figure it out. It's a different program. It's a different software than what I use here.
Okay, well then,
Because
well
this
then,
doesn't. Because this one doesn't work with local. See, local is very. I got
if it's a little difficult for you, it would be practically impossible for me.
I'll figure it out though, because I've been thinking about doing that. But I don't think. I think it's locals that won't allow it. So, but I can do Discord. But that's just. We'll talk about it. We'll work on it. I'll work on it. All right, guys. Well, Rocco, I'm starting to fade out.
Understandable,
It's
ma'am.
not
I
you.
completely understand. I completely understand, my sister. You
I
will
was
get
hoping.
through that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just hoping that maybe there would be more calls, and so I would be listening more than talking. I wanted to listen. I didn't want to talk anymore. All right, guys. Well, much love. Make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. What's going on? I thought I had that on the whole time. You see, I'm so off today.
And if you didn't like it before, like it now.
Smash that like button, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, go ahead.
And share this video. Share this video. Get Miss Olga's name out there, and everybody's household needs to hear Miss Olga.
Thank you, because they don't know I exist, guys. They don't know I exist. You can love it or hate me, but you gotta know I exist. All right, Rocco, I'm gonna head out. Have a wonderful day. Many blessings to you.
Peace be with you, my brothers and sisters. Until we meet again, Miss Olga. Much love.
Thank you, Rocco. Ditto. Guys, thank you, Rocco. Here we go. All right. It's a wrap for today, because if you didn't hear the beginning and why I'm shorter today than usual, go rewind and go to the beginning. Make sure to leave a comment. You know your comments are my fuel. I do read them and I do respond. And yeah, forgot to mention it, but I'm also live on Rumble and X. I know it's at the end of it. I think whatever, guys, just know that it'll be crazy. Things are not going to be what they've always been. I promise you that. I'm here. I'm going to keep saying it for those who forgot or didn't hear it before. But it will get better. We stay together and it will get better. I didn't plan that, but that rhymed. How corny am I? But it's true. Anyway, I love you guys. And I will talk to you soon. Oh, make sure to join me on Locals. Again, I could be showing up for coffee tomorrow. Maybe I'll take you to the park. That's where I'm real, raw, live. It doesn't even matter. Okay. Go check it out. Much love, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support.